Hello wizards, I'm back with my bundle of knowledge. Today I'm starting my classes. My first class will be on class 9 biology chapter, that is chapter number 5 from the NCERT book. The name of the chapter is Fundamental Unit of Life. So we are going to cover the following basic topics from the chapter. The picture shows the detailed structure, that is, what are the contents or what are the things present in the whole chapter. Wizards, this chapter will be demonstrated by me in 3 different videos. Today we shall start with the introduction of the chapter. Rest of the chapter will be explained in part 2 and part 3, which will be uploaded soon. So, students, no more discussion, let's start it. The chapter's name is Fundamental Unit of Life. First of all, let us try to understand about the meaning of the word fundamental. The dictionary tells us that the meaning of the fundamental is forming a necessary base or core, or which is of central importance. That means fundamental is the word which tells us about the basic requirement or basic thing which is required by us. Let me give you an example. I went to cook or to make something. So I decided to cook sandwiches. So students, tell me what are the requirements to make sandwich? The answer is bread, obviously, then butter, then the toppings, some salt, and many more things like sauce. But I want to say that if I don't have bread with me, is it possible to make sandwich? The answer is no. Without the bread, the sandwich cannot be made. So students, with the help of this example, I want to say that if I want to know about something, I need to know the fundamental requirement or the basic requirement. So the chapter's name is Fundamental Unit of Life. It explains us about what is the basic unit of life. Actually, what is the basic structure or what is the basic content to form a life. Let me give you another example to demonstrate or to explain the fact. Suppose a person is constructing a building. He has to construct the walls of the building first, and then he will make the doors and windows. To construct a wall, the bricks are to be kept one upon another, and the cement is required to paste it and to make a continuous wall. These bricks are the basic requirement for the wall to be constructed. The same way, living organism's body also is made up of some basic structures. They are very small. These structures are called cell. If we go through the NCERT book, we will find that the cell is a small room. The meaning of the term cell is a small room. That means it contains various substances which make the condition of the particular area living. What are the criteria to be fulfilled so that an organism is called as living? The criteria are: the organism must move, the organism must eat food, the organism must breathe, must reproduce, must respire, must excrete. So we can say that the cell fulfills all these criterias. The cell is a structure inside which several other structures are there, very minute in nature, performing all these tasks, and therefore they form the situation to be living. In this way, we can say that each and every organism in our world is made up of these cells. It is not necessary that all the cells in the world are similar, but the fact is that the organism's body are made up of cell. We can take example of any organism. It may be an ant or it may be an elephant. The body of an elephant is made up of continuous layering of different cells, the same way an ant, human being, a plant, a big tree, all the living organism are constructed of the small cells. How we have got the idea that the structure of the living organism is made up of cell? For that, I should say there is an experiment present here. I would like to show you the experiment in the form of the pictures. For that, we have to take a piece of onion bulb, or we can take an onion fully. From the onion bulb, let us peel off the skin of the onion bulb and quickly transfer it to a watch glass. We should keep the skin dipped in water. Now we should cut a small piece out of that skin and try to slowly transfer the small piece of skin to a slide with the help of a painting brush. The skin is transparent in nature, and thus to color it we can use some stain to color the skin. Now it is ready to be observable in the microscope. A compound microscope is a structure or a machine that magnifies a small structure. So we can see inside the microscope that there are very small pentagonal, hexagonal structures that are continuously present in the skin, and these cells are present in huge amount in the peel of the onion. So we can say that the onion peel is made up of cell. Similarly, the same way, if we take some other tissue or some other part of the body of an organism, we can see these cells, these continuous structures of cells. So students, this way we get a practical knowledge of the presence of cells in the organism's body. Now I want to say that let me again move to the picture which contain the introduction part. With the help of the textbook, we will study here the cell, its definition, that is the NCERT definition. Then the discovery of the cell, that means the who has discovered the cell, that means someone was there who first found out the fact that cell is there. So we need to know the name of the person. Then the parts of the cell, this portion is very very important. We need to understand about the parts of the cell, what are their function, and then we will shift to a small topic called cell division. Students, a very interesting fact is there in this topic, that is the cell division. A small child, when a mother give birth to a child, the small child is so small that we can carry him or her in our lap. But as soon as he grows, he becomes taller and taller. That means what? The growth of the body takes place. How does it take place? With the help of cell division. We, the living organisms, have these cells which are continuously dividing, and thus we are growing. This growth of the cell continues through the entire life. So this cell division we'll study in the last topic, and we will conclude the chapter. So for today I am going through the introductory part of the chapter. In the next few videos we will continue with the topics very minutely. To get my upcoming videos, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. You can also ask me some questions or can clear your doubt by typing in the comment box. That's all for today. Thank you.